Hello and welcome to the Animated Dudes Podcast. Now let's get animated.
Woohoo!
Yay, alright, hooray.
Anime edition. We're doing it. Hang on. Eating a Tostito.
This is the anime edition, alright?
The Anime Dudes
right.
Podcast.
Unfamiliar voices. Today, please
Yes.
introduce yourselves, guests.
Are we the guest?
Yes, you are.
My name's Daniel Kennedy of Metropolis Pictures.
Yeah,
Killer Studios.
cool. And what do you two do?
Well, I make a YouTube channel, which is, a bunch of... Well, it's essentially whatever I'm interested in making at the moment. Sometimes I do film reviews, and sometimes I do video essays of sorts, although they're more so retrospectives, most of the time I'm just trying to get by and see if this YouTube thing will lead me anywhere.
Cool. Killer?
I currently don't make videos on YouTube, but I am a film student and I'm learning how to make video games. That's about it.
Nice.
It's pretty dank. Oh, hello.
Hey there, Domino.
Hello, how you doing?
All right. Podcast Weeaboo edition. We have, as it be, I believe we do have some anime news, don't we?
Ooh.
Anime weebs? I ain't a weeb.
No, I'm just
All right.
a virgin.
Close enough. That's close enough.
Okay.
How do you discern a weeb from a virgin?
Oh,
Look at my picture.
That's an
I know plenty of weebs who screwed though. So,
well, there's like a Venn diagram that goes from weeb to virgin to soy.
And body pillow.
wait. Soy? I'm sorry. That's a
You
new
never heard the
term.
term soy boy?
No. Oh, was that Paul Joseph Watson dude or whatever? The guy who says depression isn't real, and then
No.
said it was.
Just look up soy boy on Urban Dictionary. You'll get a good
Okay,
idea.
soy
He did do
boy.
a video on soy boys. He's like, oh, look at this liberal. He drinks soy. Soy boy. He just kept saying soy boy. He kept saying that. Like,
Speaking of Urban Dictionary, you guys should look up what a rusty venture is.
I don't want
I'm scared now.
I'm also scared.
Look up what a rusty venture is.
Oh god.
It's nothing naughty.
I need an adult.
to. I need
I am
a
an adult.
I am an adult though, and I need one.
Let's see here.
I'm not reading that out loud.
Read it. read it.
And I'm gonna get my account banned if I say that.
We're already off to a great start. Let's see here.
wait,
Slime.
yeah, totally.
was this before Venture Brothers?
No, this is a thing in Venture Brothers, but it's practically a term on its own now.
Okay.
This is some good anime news.
Okay, what? So yeah, there's the Broly movie.
I saw that just a day or two ago. Did I see it yesterday? I don't remember if I saw it yesterday. No, I didn't. But I saw it a day or two ago.
Thursday.
Okay.
Probably.
Right.
What's that?
More Dragon Ball screaming.
No. The Broly movie is probably the best Dragon Ball film to this date.
Okay.
It is a spectacle. I'm basically reciting points that I made in my review. It's basically like a concert film. It's not essentially the most compelling story ever made, although in terms of the overall presentation, the way it paces itself, and basically the overall the change in the style of the animation and art direction, it is a spectacle from start to finish, and I am definitely going to go see it again.
I should watch it.
Yeah, I'm
And there is
gonna
lots of
see
screaming,
it on
yes.
Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
with my dad and my
Uh,
little brother. So that should be fun.
Yeah, I definitely see it with a crowd of people. My entire theater was packed. There was laughs and cheers at appropriate moments. Nobody was disrespectful. Nobody had their phones out, thank goodness. And
That's good.
by the end of it, I was leaving with a smile on my face.
It's pretty good. And this is
Yeah.
a Dragon Ball film, you said.
This is the Dragon Ball film, not just a Dragon Ball film. It's the Dragon Ball film.
My second question is, what's Dragon Ball? I don't know.
Yes,
Well-
you should watch Dragon Ball, or you should read it. I think reading it might be a bit easier.
Okay. And how about that anime? Oh, what's it called? One Piece. Do you think I can just jump in on any episode?
No, no.
I tried watching One Piece like this summer, but like I stopped at the Captain Kuro like storyline, like which is still the first arc.
I remember trying to watch it in high school, but I kept dropping off because I had homework and crap to do.
I always go back to One Piece when there's like a major change in the story. I mean, I remember keeping off of it for a few years, and then sometime during my my last year of middle school, I started watching it once it went to the what is it, the Battle at Marineford arc or something, when Luffy was trying to save Ace from being executed.
Hmm.
I kept up with it for a while as it reached the Fishman Island arc, and this was me essentially reading it and watching it back and forth, and then after a while I just gave up.
Yeah, like it. I wanted to watch it on Toonami, but I guess Toonami like just like stopped airing it for some reason. Low ratings, I think, because they air so much anime on Toonami.
There's always 4 kids.
There's always 4 kids.
Oh yeah, the
I
four
believe 4 Kids
the-
is long dead.
It had this, I don't know, but it just had the superior theme song.
Yo,
I really like
yo,
the fact
yeah,
that-
yo, dreaming.
Yo,
Don't give it
his
up,
name is Luffy. He's made of gum. How did that? Oh wait, no wait. He's made of rubber. How did that? I'm fucking it up.
Took a bite of gum gum.
Yo.
You will now sing the national anthem.
Oh,
Surprised.
no.
Oh wait, the national anthem, like the Radiohead song.
Well, we've let.
And now the stars of 4 Kids will sing the national anthem.
Here's Sonic.
Speaking of
All
four
around
kids,
me are
speaking
familiar
of,
faces.
Speaking of 4 Kids, I'm gonna like on Veritas Joe's channel. He like said he had a dream that I made a 4 Kids video with him, so now that's gonna probably come out in July.
That's a very weird dream.
Yeah, it is.
He had a dream that
He just
he made a
DM'd
video
me.
of you.
Yeah, he just DM'd me that like randomly.
I think he's in love with you.
This is just a way of trying to woo you.
Yeah.
Just playing
Oh,
little
a
hard
dream.
You taking the hints?
skirting around the bush.
Anyway, yeah, 4 Kids. Yeah, I watched the dub of 4 Kids.
So wait, so I'm guessing this right. There's going to be a new Dragon Ball film on 4 Kids. Okay. I wasn't paying attention, so
Oh,
I think I got it. Okay.
I don't even
And
want to
it's-
imagine what a 4 Kids Dragon Ball would have sounded like.
What's it called? The broccoli
It's Dragon
movie?
Ball Super Broly, or in the way
Broccoli.
that Funimation awfully titled it, the movie Dragon Ball Super Broly, which is just awful.
That sounds
What the-
amazing.
Dragon Ball Adrian Brody.
Oh yeah, I know. There's this thing where a bunch of
Bruce
these theater chains around the country that were airing the film always titled it on the box office as Dragon Ball Z rather than Dragon Ball Super, because I guess that's what people are familiar with. But luckily, my theater gave it the proper title. Dragon Ball Bruce Lee movie.
What's the next bit of news? Any more anime news for us epic gamers?
I wouldn't know how to tell you. I've not watched much anime in a few years.
Yeah, same. I'm really confused.
God, that's a good way.
Anime podcast.
When they announced that we're doing anime, I'm like, Like in general, because I don't really watch it.
I suppose we could talk about the anime we've seen in the past.
I've seen Ghost in the Shell.
Man, I've seen a bit. There was
really
one I
good.
watched in middle school called Bakano. Or
It's a
something
good one.
like that.
Hmm.
That's a good one. I've heard. I haven't seen it yet.
I've seen Bakugan. And,
Oh god, Bakugan, right. The discount.
I have a few of those. Like I found one, or I bought one because I really liked the little toy mechanics, and then one I found on a school bus.
yeah.
Yeah, my
I
little
was like,
brothers,
"Is this anybody's?" Nobody piped up, so I kept it.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, my little
I
brothers
have,
were
like, another red
obsessed.
one.
Oh, you can. Yeah.
No, you can go. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Roasted.
I'm done with my story.
My little brothers were obsessed with Bakugan and Beyblade.
That's it, rip.
Hey, Blade, I remember those.
Beyblade was kind of stupid.
That's so
spinning
epic.
tops. It's like, Beyblade, I spin them all around.
I can't think-
Beyblade. It's fun for all.
That's the dreidel song. Oh
No.
gosh.
I know how you can defeat someone in a Beyblade battle. Have you seen that video of that guy about to get a hole in one, but that guy kicks the golf ball away? You just do that, you just kick him.
Oh yeah, no. It was his very first eagle, and he's like,
Oh, that was it, yeah.
oh,
Eagles,
and he kicks it. He's like, no.
No! That's what you do in Beyblade.
You just completely deconstructed the mechanics of a Beyblade battle. Beyblade
Yeah.
battle. Just kick the damn
Wow.
thing. And smash it.
Monster Rancher. I mean, Pokemon. I saw Pokemon. For some reason, when I was younger, people kept saying it was anime. I'm like, no, it's not, because the
I didn't know
people
what anime
talking
was.
are English. Well, I'm like, okay. Like, no, it's anime.
Pokemon was this thing that just came on. Everybody was into it. It was super hype back then. And I gotta tell you, I have not played a Pokemon game since Diamond. It was around that time I realized that I was just not into turn-based RPGs. I find them pretty boring.
Ed, and Eddie. What?
Sorry, that was my text tone.
Oh yeah, I heard that. What was
Oh,
that?
the best anime. I like the epic showdown of Rolf and Ed with the fish.
Top 10 anime battles.
Indeed.
And just as
Thank you,
Rolf is about
Watch
to break the
Major.
final blow, he's like, "Omae wa more shinderu."
Nani?
Yeah, Rolf is basically like an anime character, like son of a shepherd. I don't know. It sounds like something from an anime.
He's even got
Dare mock
that
the son of a
spiky bear that
shepherd?
goes everywhere.
Son of the shepherd.
Oh, happy anniversary, Ed, and Eddie. You're now an anime.
Is it its anniversary?
It was
like,
sometime like last week, I think.
Yeah,
Oh man,
it was like
is
a
that
19th or 20th anniversary or something.
that
don't-
available on like DVD yet? Can you buy that through anything?
Oh,
Hmm.
well, I mean,
I think there's some DVDs of oh yeah, it was on Netflix, but they took it off, and I don't think it's on any streaming service as of right now. But they do have DVDs, not I don't think the complete series, but like maybe seasons 1 and 2. And
yeah, they're on Amazon.
And I think, is the movie on DVD?
Oh,
The Big Picture Show?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm looking at it right now. You can only get, what is this?
I don't think it's on DVD.
Yeah.
5th season, 2 disc? I think, is this a bootleg? What is this?
Yeah,
not
I
even
think, I think some of it's bootleg, but
There's this one, I think it's like a Canadian company, but there's this one that releases Cartoon Network DVDs, but in like bulk. They did one for Samurai Jack, and it's a really nice. I got it, and it's all like 4 seasons of it, like the original run.
Oh, okay.
And they've done other series, but I can't. Foster's Home, I think, but I'm not quite sure.
I find it crazy that like one of the longest running Cartoon Network shows isn't widely available to buy.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a demand for this. People love this show.
It's on iTunes and Amazon.
Okay.
Like,
Oh, nobody wants that.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah.
Although it is the only way that I've been able to legally purchase and watch Megas XLR.
Oh, is that not available either?
Because of
I couldn't find any
write-off.
DVDs.
Because of a write-off, like basically they can't even make a keychain they said on a podcast.
Oh,
that's just sad.
Oh, that was the same with Beware the Batman. I
And
think
Symbiotic, but Beware the Batman is owned by Warner Brothers, so I guess they can release on DVD. They just can't air it on Cartoon Network anymore.
Well, American Cartoon Network.
I mean, it wasn't that. Beware the Batman wasn't that good, so no real loss. But yeah.
That was that CGI show, right? I think I stopped watching Cartoon Network.
I remember more fondly remembering Batman: The Brave and the Bold.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
that was a fantastic show.
The one where Batman had a different partner every episode.
Yeah, that was a good show.
I like Batmice in it more than I thought I would because he was actually really funny in that.
Yeah.
What, Batman?
In The Brave and the Bold, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like and the majority of the stories are like ripped out of the Silver Age comics.
Oh yeah, like there's this one monster called the Rainbow Creature. And when I saw that, I was like, "Oh, I know that one. That's from the comic. I know which comic it is." The comic was crap, but this episode's pretty good.
Oh yeah, it even had a crossover with Space Ghost, but it wasn't the Adult Swim Space Ghost. It was the original Space Ghost, voiced by the original voice actor from the Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And that voice actor is dead now.
Oh yeah. Oh, that voice actor was also in Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
No, there was a different voice actor for.
Oh no, I know that, but it was for like a cameo thing, in like an episode.
Yeah.
They're like beamed in like the original Space Ghost.
Oh,
and
they did.
Whoa, it's the real one.
Oh, they did. Oh, that's
it's really weird how you can't separate the original Space Ghost from the talk show one now. It's like the talk show one was my introduction to it, even though while listening to it, I couldn't understand what they were saying because I was just some kid and I was like just people saying funny things on the TV. Couldn't really process it back then.
And I guess Moltar was the first host of Toonami as well, which is kind of random, but it's kind of cool. Yeah, so Space Ghost is my favorite anime. There's some good manga. I mean, there's some good comics released by DC of Space Ghost with Alex Ross comic covers.
Oh yeah, there's that big Hanna-Barbera crossover comic. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it was Blue Falcon and Dynamite that I'm remembering.
Oh yeah. Also like Birdman.
Why were there so many bird-themed superheroes?
Hawkman, Bird. Yeah.
When I watched Birdman, I was under the impression this is the Michael Keaton Alejandro Inarritu Birdman. I was under the impression that it was an adaptation of like the Birdman Hanna-Barbera cartoon, but like
that would have been
through
cool.
the lens of a struggling actor or something.
Yeah.
But no.
Oh yeah, I saw a good parody like where like a guy goes to a con and he's like dressed up as Harvey Birdman, attorney at law, and someone asks him, "Hey, are you Harvey Birdman?" Or no, "Hey, are you Birdman from the Michael Keaton movie?" And then he does like a monologue in his head, like, and then someone dressed up like the Hanna-Barbera Birdman shows up and he's like, "Oh, you're Harvey Birdman, attorney at law. I'm the Hanna-Barbera Birdman." And then the Harvey Birdman attorney at law guy is like, I don't know you. And then he runs away.
Overruled.
Then the Hanna-Barbera Birdman monologues. It's a good short.
Only Harvey Birdman episode I've ever seen is the one where it seems like where Shaggy and Scooby get arrested and it almost seems like they were doing weed.
Yeah, that's the one I've seen that one too.
I mean, they are stoners.
I love the weird theme song to that show.
Never listened to it. What's it like?
Oh, it's a trip. You should listen to it.
Oh, okay.
I think it's sung by the creator, but I'm probably wrong. I don't know. I just remember hearing that somewhere.
I also remember that episode where it's implied that Top Hat was a pimp,
Oh yeah.
which honestly made sense. Uh,
It's just like that one thing about Scooby Doo. It taught us that the real monsters were people.
yeah.
It's like cartoons are deep and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
No, the real monsters are always lawyers, doctors, and people of higher class who are doing like weird schemes for cash. Those are the real monsters in Scooby Doo.
Oh yeah, somebody
Oh,
told
yeah.
me that everybody got it wrong. Money is not the root of all evil. It's the love of money that's the root of all evil.
Oh yes,
Mm.
that's the real lesson of Scooby Doo.
Thank you, Scooby Doo. My favorite anime. Yeah.
Oh yeah, wasn't there like a Japanese artist who like did character designs for Scooby Doo?
Puppy Power.
Tons of those.
Scrappy Doo.
Scrappy Doo.
I'm always
That's like Nermal and Garfield. You hardly ever see him, and nobody wants to.
Yeah, I saw a good video on Scrappy Doo. It was like a video essay how Scrappy Doo
Why?
saved and
Why?
like the right and
Scrappy
saved
Doo
saved
Scooby
no one.
Doo's
All right.
ratings, and then how he like was in too many Scooby Doo shows and like his fall in popularity.
All right,
That's a great album.
we gotta stop these video essays. There's way too many. We've reached peak.
well,
way
we
too
have to
many.
stop the ones that are badly written.
Like-
It's like I didn't get all that many good grades in my essays in school, but
Mm.
even I know how to write a damn introduction. You know?
The rise and fall, or how my shit fell from grace. I don't know. Video essays. Some are I'm joking on that, but like I like video essays. It's a lot better than just telling out like crappy like Minecraft let's plays over and over and over again. But sometimes they can be kind of annoying when they're like, "The Sam Raimi trilogy of Spider-Man's not as good as you remember." And I'm like, okay.
I suppose
I mean,
it
there's a
depends on-
definitive test to see if it is as good as you remember. Go back and watch it.
Yeah, make your own opinion. Don't listen to some jack-off like complain about it for 45 minutes.
I would
Yeah.
say though that there are some legitimate good ones out there. The other day I was watching a
yeah.
video essay. I was talking about the religious and cultural aspects of Ocarina of Time, and it seemed legit and well thought out and researched.
There's a guy called Captain Kirsten. He
Yeah.
does really good ones.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Yeah, he just came back last year, and he do one on Disney animation.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's
Have
a
that
really
one
good.
favorited.
I sort of wanted to copy his style and learn motion graphics, if
Hmm.
that's
Yeah.
what it is he's doing.
You
I
need
think
good
a
editing
lot
software.
of other ones like oh shit, what's his name? Blame It on George. He does some good ones. I know he does top 10 videos, but he also does some. He's also starting to do essays in that, which are pretty good.
I personally miss Every Frame as a Painting.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't even announce that he was quitting. I think he did it over a blog that where he announced that he wasn't doing videos anymore. But
Yeah.
I would prefer to know what happened to him because I only found out months after he posted that post on his blog.
I mean, somebody contact down the rabbit hole.
Oh yeah, Frederick Newton. I love him.
Yeah, I
Oh, and-
rewatched that Christian Weston Chandler video a lot just because it's so interesting.
Oh yeah, I think I like his Spoonie video.
I like the one he did on Dark Side Phil.
Yeah, that was the
Nice.
first one I saw. I'm like currently, I started watching his one on Temple OS.
Oh god.
Oh
that
yeah,
is-
that one.
Ooh.
That was creepy.
I haven't seen that one yet.
That's
I've
creepy.
seen
That-
the one with the mice and the one with the kid who wrote fan fiction or something like that.
I'm gonna have to look this up.
the Temple OS one. I do recommend that. It's
And like,
interesting.
what was it? Something about the book with the bad cover or something.
Oh, Empress Teresa.
I haven't
Empress
seen the Final
Teresa.
Fantasy House one.
Oh, that's
Oh,
great.
I actually know
That
some.
one.
There's somebody on my server who might have been personally affected by that.
Really?
Ooh.
Yes. apparently one of her friends may have been inside that cult or was seduced inside that cult, and I remember that no, he was worried about her because she had gone missing for a few days, and I'm not sure whatever happened to her
Hmm.
and his friend and him and his friend and her and his friend, but
So
and that's what led
I
me to
need to watch.
discover to his videos.
I need to
That's
watch. I
interesting.
really need to watch that video. So it's like a Final Fantasy cult.
Mm-hmm. It's like this weird women like just like taking all these like secluded, closed off people, and they all got in this house together, and they based their personalities off of Final Fantasy characters. It's really interesting.
That was the premise, but then it just turned into pay rent, do stuff for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much. And they were just like, we're these video game characters, and we're going to change our names to them and all that
You
stuff.
have to act exactly like they would.
Yeah. Apparently, one of them like didn't. Apparently, like one of them only wore like a purple skirt, like, and for like ages, and like didn't properly bath or something. And, like, oh.
She must have smelled like feet wrapped in wet bacon.
I think
It's a Robot Chicken reference.
I'm trying to remember
That's a
what they
unique
described it
description.
as. They described it as something like a pile of shit masked with Axe body spray.
No, that would be Christian Weston Chandler.
Probably.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, sorry, it's Christine.
Oh, right.
Christine, though.
Oh, right. Did she come out as transgender?
I don't know. I think.
all right. I believe the quote
Not
was
really.
cross-dressing gay tranny or something that still despised men.
Makes sense.
Gay men.
So she's transgendered.
And also
Not
homophobic.
really.
Well, we can't really decide who is and isn't transgendered, but if that's what she wants to identify herself as, I guess I can't really
Yeah.
say. I can't really decide. I can't really say whether or not that she is. Give me a second. Give me a second.
Bless you.
All right.
I don't know.
So should we talk about like what animes we've seen?
Yes.
Or
So
are
Frederick.
watching.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Frederick.
what we're watching.
I like the tangent of Frederick Newton. I was gonna relate it because Final Fantasy, anime, Japan. I don't know. It made sense in my brain.
You're gonna swing it right back to the topic.
Yeah. Slide right.
What was the last series you all watched?
My Hero Academia, and I also binged all of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood last year, and it was a good anime.
For me, Breaking Bad. Oh, anime. The original Dragon Ball. Like the very early one.
Oh, you started watching Z, or you mean OG Dragon Ball?
OG, yeah.
Okay, it's one of the best.
As far as recent stuff, I haven't really. But I saw My Hero Academia season 1. Dropped off because I had to go to school, and like they were still making season 2, and I just kind of wanted to binge the whole thing. And so I waited until they were done making episodes, and then I got sidetracked. So now they're in season 3. I still need to watch season 2.
Yeah, also I've been watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which I've heard a lot of good things about, and yeah, the good things I've heard are true. It's a really good anime. It's like it's about a bunch of people named JoJo from different type parts of time, and like then it switches to alternate dimensions like later on.
I've what have I seen besides?
I like Sailor Moon.
Okay.
Okay.
What? I'm
That was
sorry.
Sailor Moon.
I think I wasn't allowed to watch Sailor Moon because of their skimpy outfits.
Oh, come on, that's the best
Oh
bit
yeah,
of the show.
I didn't
That's the
have.
best bit of the show.
Like whenever it was on, I think my mom turned it off. If I remember.
They were wearing leotards though. They weren't skimpy.
I
Supposed to be pretty.
I don't know.
I remember I couldn't have reliable access to anime until I was about 16, because
16.
like I didn't get to play my first Pokemon game until I was 16.
What the
Because
Yes.
like my parents were one of those super overprotective stuff.
Yeah,
kind of
I didn't
parents.
play Pokemon until high school too. Like I played Emerald on an emulator.
Wow.
I mean, I played it a lot as a kid when I had like the Game Boy and the Advance and the Nintendo DS. But other than that, I just grew out of it. To be honest with you,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
Sailor Moon was the shit though.
Crazy. That's
At least
great.
what I
Like,
remember.
I think one of my earliest gaming memories, well, that I fondly remember, is probably playing San Andreas on my PS2,
Mm-hmm.
like back in the day, because my parents were just like, no, it's
My
fine.
favorite-
We'll mute the TV.
I remember playing the only game I had on my PC, my parents' PC, old PC, was The Sims. And I played that a
yeah.
lot until like my uncle was like playing. He's like, "Oh, The Sims can have sex." Then my parents like made me give away the Sims game to like my friends.
You should have got Roller Coaster Tycoon.
I don't know,
I
but
was-
The Sims, from what I played, it was pretty fun. I remember.
I was
Oh
lucky
man, I had a
enough to
lot
have
of
them
those
all.
old like disc-only PC games. Especially
Yeah.
a lot of them from what was the company called? They made like the Putt Putt and Spy Fox.
Oh yeah, I
Pretty
I
Fish.
played those. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
playing.
Humongous Entertainment.
And I remember
Yeah.
playing this game
Humongous
at
Entertainment games.
I remember playing this game at my elementary school, Zoom Beanies,
One of my
where you
probably.
where
I'm
you,
sorry.
where you have to have like these purple blobs, these purple ball creatures, or they're blue or something, and you have to help them survive. Like they'll like you have to help them survive. Like they'll cross a bridge with and like if they fall to their deaths or something, you have to keep them alive.
One of my favorite memories of growing up would either have to be playing Halo Combat Evolved or Halo 2 back and back throughout
yeah.
the summer, and also playing Jack 2, Shadow
yeah.
of Colossus, and like a slew of other games throughout that one summer. It was that, and then one of the Tomb Raider games, and I know I played Metal Gear once or twice there.
Oh,
But
that's
honestly,
Simpsons Hit and Run was pretty.
I
Yeah,
played Brawl during high school. That was fun. Like my first console was a blue Wii. Like I got into gaming pretty late. But I played stuff on Nick.com, the Disney Channel website, CartoonNetwork.com. That was mainly the games I played.
Do you want to go on Toontown later?
Yeah, and Fusion Fall. That's always a big one.
Oh yeah. Good old Toontown.
Is Toontown still up? Is that a thing?
There's
Well, it's the same thing with Fusion Fall. Fans are they got the game files, remade the game from scratch, and the servers are up. And for Toontown, it's called Toontown Rewritten.
Like
It's
Club
Fusion Fall
Penguin.
Retro.
Oh, like Club Penguin rewritten.
That
Or
was like one
Club
of the
Penguin
first,
Forever,
like-
I think.
Toontown was like one of the first MMOs. Does it count as an MMO?
Yeah, I think it does. Well, massive
Yeah.
multiplayer online.
Yeah, that was probably one of the first MMOs I ever played, and this was way back in like 2003 or 4 or something, and it just feels like ages ago.
Speaking of which, the first MMO I really played was Star Wars Galaxies.
Oh,
Way back 10, 15 years ago.
I never played that. How was it?
This was like 2004, 2005, and I would come over to my friend's house to play it because he had it, and he had a pretty good PC, and it was really fun.
I played a bit of
Watched
Warcraft
it.
every now and then.
It's kind of like World of Warcraft, but with Star Wars.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty cool.
Have you guys watched
And-
the Star Wars Holiday Special?
I did.
Yeah, whatever.
Terrible. Truly beautiful.
I like the Ewok movies. I'm just gonna say it. I like the Ewok movies.
I rented those. I got those rented at Blockbuster when I was a kid, or Family, or Hollywood Video. I think it was Hollywood Video.
All right, Kick.
One thing that was on my
Painkiller
mind throughout the whole
Studios.
special was clearly the fact that half the cast was high. I mean, Carrie Fisher.
Like with a Coke finger.
Yeah, Carrie Fisher was definitely hitting that Russian nose candy in the back before shooting.
So before she would have a take with Harrison Ford, she was shoveling cocaine down the straw.
Whoa. Okay.
I mean, if you look in the Return of the Jedi, you can see one of her fingernails is like absurdly long.
Same thing with Bob Ross.
Yeah. How about the Ewok cartoon from like?
Anybody here ever play Shadow of the Empire?
I love Shadows of the Empire.
No, I never played it.
I haven't.
No, I played the Apprentice game. Which one was it?
Force Unleashed.
The Force Awakens.
Oh,
No,
the
yeah.
on the.
No, I meant the Force
yeah.
Unleashed. You got it right.
On the PS3, I think. Yeah, I played that. That was pretty good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Lego,
I remember playing that a lot.
I remember playing a bunch of Lego Star Wars.
I wanted to get
Yeah,
those,
yeah.
but never did it.
Complete collection on the Steam Winter Sale, and I've been blowing through that for the past few weeks.
Yeah.
I like Chewbacca's Stormtrooper disguise, where he's like just got like a Stormtrooper helmet on top of his like big mountain head.
Yeah, I got Lego Star Wars 2 a long time ago for Mac and PC.
That game's so fun.
I like
Just like with the regular
I
movie, you
got
started
it
with,
from
like,
the
4, 5, and
Humble
6.
Bundle. Like
Yeah.
so I have a bunch of Star Wars games like I don't know how many, like 10 or 20, maybe 10.
Mm-hmm.
I have like the Knights of the Old Republic, the classic Battlefront 2.
Yeah, it's my favorite anime.
I'm sure we've all played Ocarina of Time here, right?
I played a bit
Uh,
of it.
I played Majora's Mask.
Yeah,
I've yet to
Played Ocarina of Time, but haven't beat it.
Yeah, I got late. I'm like racing. I tried racing the guy for a Epona, and like then I was stuck I was stuck behind the fence because he locked the fence. And so then I saved the game, hoping like, oh, I'll be in the fence, but nope, I'm back in the castle. So I have to race the guy all over again. So I'm like, I'll play it some other time.
I gotta tell you, I lost the game around the time my family moved, and it was around the time I got to the underwater kingdom that I never really got to finish it, and I think I plowed through it a few years ago and finally got near the end, but
Isn't that like-
couldn't keep up with it.
like the really annoying bit to do.
Yeah, the water levels are always awful in every game. They're never fun, and they keep putting you in there just out of spite.
Wait, the what?
The
Thank
water
you,
levels
Nintendo.
in Zelda. The water temples.
But I'm with Drake. I like Majora's Mask.
Apparently they made the
Did
water
sell-
temple slightly easier in the 3DS version.
Wait, what did you have to sell?
I had to sell my copy of Ocarina of Time, unfortunately, in order to help pay for bills.
Oh,
Sorry.
thank you, Link. Very cool.
It's not cool.
Well, not that you. I'm just saying that Link helps you.
I had to
Nobody's
sell
bills.
practically my whole N64 collection to help pay for bills.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, that does suck.
Emulators.
Yeah, emulators.
Yeah,
You
I just got an emulator. I have OpenMU and Dolphin.
Well, you shouldn't
Dolphin
be
is
saying.
great.
You shouldn't be
On my
saying
emulator.
this.
Oh no,
yeah.
Nintendo.
Reggie Fils-Aimé is gonna be
Nintendo is
pissed.
gonna get me just like they got Soulja Boy.
Reggie's gonna be
Oh,
pissed.
right, because he's pirating games and shit.
Yeah,
Right? Is he still doing that, or did they just like completely?
Nintendo told that Nintendo I guess sent him a cease and desist or something, and he like tweeted had to boss up. I
Remember
guess
that whole
also-
year.
And also, if you
Hang on, let me
type
check his Twitter.
in the website Soulja Game, it redirects you to Nintendo.
What?
Oh God, did they bot
If
the
you
IP?
if you type in the website that he had for this Soldier game console, it redirects you to Nintendo's official website.
They bought the domain.
Yeah, but those Soldier consoles look terrible. Like the main Soldier console. Like it was like inside the console there's barely anything in it. The home console. Then
It
there's,
looks like a
the-
fake. It looks like a fake console you'd see on like one of those future game consoles, the Xbox 720.
Or like an app, or like on like the the Wish app or whatever on your Android.
Yeah.
That, like your mom gets for you because she can't
That's
afford
because
it.
it is basically like he took an already existing
Oh, this
bootleg
is
console and
hilarious.
just name on it.
Soldier
Yeah.
Boy was just that one dude who made that one hit song that played for an entire summer that just wouldn't go away, and it just got really annoying. And like, I'm sorry, Crank That is a terrible song. It's an awful dance, and I'm ashamed that we ever got into it.
Oh, I still have that in my iTunes. I have the
Wow.
music video and the how to dance. Like it came with the music video. How to crank that Soldier Boy.
That was like,
You could not get through one middle school dance without hearing that
cursed
song.
Oh,
playing.
and the cha-cha slide. Don't forget that.
And that one
Or
too.
Cupid Shuffle.
Oh
We
yeah,
were,
do the cute
at my-
shuffle.
At
Like,
my school, everyone was doing the Macarena for some fucking reason.
what the hell? What kind of school did you go to?
I don't fucking know.
It's like every school in America hired the same DJ.
Like, it's out of touch, like really.
Couldn't we have
It's out of
danced to,
touch
like, some
DJ.
80s synth pop music? Even back then, I was into that. So
I think Nintendo bullied Soldier Boy back into submission because the last tweet he ever tweeted was like something about another record label thing.
Do you kids like Skrillex?
Oh, yeah, speaking
Relax.
of Soldier Boy, apparently he has a Discord server with 8,000 members.
That's some good anime right there.
he was just a one-hit wonder, wasn't he? You know,
Yep.
there was a time where I thought that Soldier Boy and Lil Wayne were the same person. And then, like, you know what's the
Why?
weirdest part? I'm like, I'm the blackest guy in here, and you guys probably know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I listened to Lil Wayne during my high school years.
I didn't. I stopped listening to rap since I haven't listened to rap since '08. I might go back, but there hasn't been much that's gotten me to go back to it.
I
It's
miss
I don't
the old
listen
anime.
to any rap newer than 1996.
It's like when you listen to the same thing your entire life, it just becomes white noise. And plus that it was around the time I started getting into YouTube, and like I started discovering all these other bands and whatnot, and just like I need some new sound in my life.
Yeah, through YouTube, you discover like a lot of like bands you wouldn't have otherwise. Like a lot of the stuff on my iPod isn't even on the iTunes store. It's like from like SoundCloud or things that individuals make.
Yeah, I would have never discovered Boston if it wasn't for the fact that somebody uploaded it to YouTube, and I'm pretty sure that song is Huh?
My roommate.
Oh, and I'm pretty sure that video has about 40 million or something views right now. The Boston song, Some Kind of Feeling or whatever. YouTube opened YouTube. I want to say that the internet opened me up to like a whole new world, and it it changed my perspective on just cultures and whatever, and just introduced me to new stuff. And I think it did influence me to be the person I am today. You would think that would mean I'm smarter, but it doesn't.
Oh yeah, there was an anime that I could only find on YouTube and nowhere else. It was called Midori Days. That and Nichijou I discovered through YouTube first before going off to places like this was before Crunchyroll and anime streaming services had a presence, big presence.
Hmm.
watch Nichijou and Midori Days through YouTube almost in its entirety. It was broken up into the last 3 parts and all that crap.
Oh yeah, I watched all of Death Note for the first time on YouTube.
I watched it when it aired on Adult Swim.
Mm-hmm.
It was either that or I watched it on some crappy watch cartoon website with the terrible layout that for some reason was always Naruto and Sasuke about to clash each other.
Oh yeah, that website.
Watch Cartoon Online.
Cartoononline.net.
Yeah, there's just that image of Sasuke.
There's always that
and
one
Naruto's.
sketchy third-party site.
Like that's the default like player image, I think.
WatchSimpsonsEpisodes.com.
Oh yeah, there was a website I could watch Simpsons episodes. I remember that.
Yeah, I think me and you might have used the same website for that. So I remember I went on it at the time.
Yeah, and there was also a South. Or was there a South? I know South Park used to have all their episodes for free.
They still do.
I mean, not the recent ones, not the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, oh yeah, I went to the Simpsons website. I remember that. Now it's on the FX website.
Mm.
Oh, is South Park still free?
Latest episodes, not the older ones.
Mm.
ComedyCentral.com. You can watch a few episodes for free with ads, of course.
I remember that during like the freshman year of high school, every time there was a new episode, I didn't have cable, so I just watched it on their website.
I feel like that's what more TV stations should do, because a lot of people, of course, are cutting the cord and switching to things like streaming services. And you have like the...
No, you can go.
All right. Well, you have like the near endless storage facility that is cloud storage in the internet. So why not host your entire database? Like everything that you were not allowed to air on American television no longer applies because it's technically not an American television anymore. It's in the international internet.
Yeah, it'd be nice if like sites used to offer full episodes for free, but now it's like, oh, use your login information to
That's even worse
it.
because like the Cartoon Network app, I hate that thing because I don't have a cable streaming service or I don't have a cable provider. And you have to log in with a cable provider in order to unlock episodes on the app. So I can't see it first.
I think they should offer it for free, like with ads. Like,
I would not hesitate to pay like a flat, $20 a year for no ads and all that. It'd be a pretty decent business model. Get as many cartoons as you want.
Cartoon Network streaming service would be good. I know there's a Boomerang one.
I'm personally fine with advertisement. I think that advertisements give me room to breathe sometimes during episodes. So if there was a streaming service that allowed advertisements, I'd be fine with it. Because it's like,
there's Hulu. There's Hulu, and that's currently, there was a deal where it was 99 cents per month. That's over now, but so I have a year to watch. There was a. What was I gonna say? Dang it! I lost my train of thought.
How's your chicken sandwich?
I realized it might have taken too long to prepare, so I made some Tostitos instead.
Oh. So you come on this podcast and you lie to my face?
Yes. We've done this podcast for how long and you haven't known me?
Oh yeah, but Hulu has a lot of anime, so.
Oh.
What's anime?
Give me a second.
Keep talking about this anime thing, was it?
Japanese cartoons.
Jablinski.
I heard about that. Jack Black has a YouTube channel now.
Yeah, Jablinski Gaming.
My brother, Black
Alright,
Jack.
so first 2 videos were just like, okay, I'm gonna start this channel. New games coming tomorrow.
When are we gonna get to the gaming?
Yeah, and he went to a pinball museum. And I'm like, okay, that's technically a game, and then like he goes silent for like a couple weeks, and then like yesterday he posted a video of him taking his son to the orthodontist.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, is he just shitposting?
Yeah.
I believe Jack Black has made a shitpost channel.
Yeah, no gaming videos. It's like
I like his
it's like
intro.
a
It's like an
vlog.
Adult Swim thing.
It's a vlog channel basically.
Yeah. Oh, but something that does make me concerned. You know Kyle Carrozza, the creator of Mighty Magiswords?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, TV car.
A
Yeah.
bunch of other boarders on that show have recently started posting on their Twitters that they're looking for employment, and that concerns me.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Kyle and his friend, I think John, started a Let's Play channel on YouTube as an experiment or something, to see if they can make that their career. So I don't know what's going on down at Cartoon Network land over there. But
yeah, I know that
Mighty
Nick.
Magiswords.
I know that Nick shut down production on that glitch text like before it even premiered.
Wait, really? Oh shit! Oh.
Yeah, hopefully it gets good ratings, but like they won't have the crew from season 1.
Thank you, Nickelodeon. Oh, and also the Loud House movie was cancelled.
It was a Loud House movie.
That kind of makes sense because of the whole Chris Savino thing. But also, I think.
Well, I mean,
that's not a good point because the show's still on.
Yeah.
Since Chris has been fired,
it was announced like when he was still working. But I think the main reason they're not doing the movie is because they're doing a spin-off instead. The Las Casa Grande is that show.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh. Like I get well, actually I don't get it. It's designed to be about that family, with all their different sisters and all that. Seen it in a while, so I guess they just ran out of ideas.
Please come to Mexico. Well, there's also Victor and Valentino.
Oh yeah, I want that to come out soon. That and Infinity Train. There's a lot of things that they've teased that they haven't even shown, and I'm scared they're gonna do the same thing they did with Summer Camp Island and dump everything they have and say, okay, it's over.
Yeah, apparently though there's a season 2 of Summer Camp Island. They'll probably dump that too and then just end the show.
How about that Apple and Onion? What's up with that?
I think that's also confirmed for a season 2, but I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, I rarely see that on Cartoon Network over here, and it's weird. Isn't one of the main guys voiced by Richard Ayoade, the guy from the IT crowd?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of weird. I suck at UK. I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of weird stuff going on over in Cartoon Land.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of promise, just not a lot of like results and news and updates. Like, I would love to hear like anybody, even on Twitter, that's working on it. I'm pretty sure they're under like an NDA. Like, don't say anything about the project, but it's kind of concerning that it's been so long since it's been announced, so we've heard anything official.
Yeah.
Some reassurance is all I'm asking.
There's some reassurance about another special, about the Invader Zim special. They are still working on it, but they had to push it back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But Jonan put something on his Instagram, just saying that they're working hard on it.
Oh yeah, and there's no announcement for the Rocko's Modern Life. The
Rocko
Static
movie.
Cling, like it hasn't been. It's supposed to. It was supposed to come out last year, right?
I'm not sure. I can't remember.
Close enough.
Yeah, close enough. That too.
Yeah.
I mean, apparently there have been some updates on the Rocko's Modern Life movie. Like they might put it on Netflix. I think that's, and it'll air on Nickelodeon. I don't know.
BRB. All right, so that's like 3 people gone. They're dropping like flies.
Here, I'm back.
Oh, hello.
Alright.
So why is it alright? Because this is an anime podcast, why is your name Painkiller Studios? Let's get down to the bottom of that. Let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? Why is
I
it
picked that-
Painkiller?
It's inspired by the song "Painkiller" by Judas Priest.
Is he a priest?
Judas Priest.
Is he an actual priest?
Band Judas Priest.
Well, I don't. Podcast.
I'll put it up in the chat.
Where's me vodka when I need it the most? My only friend. Has anyone seen my wheelchair?
So yeah, Naruto. Yeah, I watched a bunch of Naruto. That was one of the shows I watched.
Ha, you weeb.
I watched
I
that
remember when all
religiously.
Yeah,
I remember when
still
all those
have
people
my
still had those
old-
headbands.
I still have my old Naruto manga.
I thought you were about to say headband.
No, but there was a kid at my school who had a headband.
I can't remember if people were like they couldn't find the belts anywhere or they couldn't afford them because they just tied own like pants belts around their heads.
I like this one Filthy Frank quote where it's like, "Fuck you, anime. I like fan." I like family. Oh, okay. Judas. Yeah, I thought Judas Priest was a guy.
Right.
Yeah, this song is how I got my name.
Ah.
Okay. That makes sense. This is an interesting discussion.
Yes, it is.
Let's talk more about Jablinski and his future.
Jablinski Gaming.
I feel like he just called it that to rake in views or anything, but he doesn't need to. He's Jack Black.
I don't blame him. He's bored between acting auditions, so just give him a break.
Mm.
I
Jack
feel
Black
like he
is
could do
bored.
so much more.
I'm fine with him having a YouTube channel then Will Smith.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a lot better than a lot of other people.
Will Smith does the cinnamon challenge with his in his mansion. Congrats,
Hey.
Will Smith. You have money, I don't.
Yeah,
Oh, speaking of, I just brought Spider-Man in the PS.
you're a slightly upgraded rice gum.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. Oh. So,
Yeah, anime. What's that?
I think we just-
Have you guys heard of a show called Black Lagoon? The anime?
oh, not
Creature
the
from
anime.
Black Lagoon.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's the only Black Lagoon I know is the books.
Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Oh, it's nothing like that. It's a show about mercenaries.
Ah.
Cool.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
I've never
haven't-
seen it.
It's a show
Yeah.
about mercenaries. It's very action heavy. A lot of inspiration from John Woo and Quentin Tarantino.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That was that gift you posted earlier.
one anime I've heard of is Cowboy Bebop, and I still haven't seen that. I really need to see that.
It's really, really good. It's one of my all-time favorites.
It's going to be my favorite Netflix show.
Oh yeah, live action
Old movie.
Cowboy
I don't know.
Bebop. Yeah,
That's-
Netflix says,
Very unnecessary.
Netflix says it had a bad track record when it comes to live action anime.
I'm pretty sure everyone has.
Yeah, every live action anime has been like bad.
It's like like those live action Disney movies. They're very unnecessary.
Yeah, like there's already an English dub of the anime. There doesn't really need to be a live action remake.
that show can do so much with animation that you can't do in live action. Just leave it alone.
I mean, like, you could do it in live action, but it would be mostly computer generated, so why call it live action?
Yeah, just
Lion King.
Just leave the show alone and just put it up on Netflix, rerun it on wherever. Just leave it alone.
Like they did with they did that with Gurren Lagann, didn't they?
Live action?
No, not the live action. No, it was Neon Genesis Evangelion, I think.
Yeah, they're gonna redub it, but
Why?
because they didn't want to pay for the dub, I guess. They're like, they want to save money.
Why? How are you saving money by rehiring a cast to read the entire thing over again?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. Could have kept the original dub. I'm interested to see how the new cast will be. How if they'll be good or not.
I wonder, what if they just got like the old voice actors for Cowboy Bebop, like the old voice actors, but just dressed them up as the characters?
Oh yeah.
It might work, but they also did that with Grow Up Timmy Turner, and they didn't really turn out too well.
That's true. I thought for a second I was going to say Aqua Teen Hunger Force, but they weren't. They weren't the original voice actors.
Yeah, no, that was H. John Benjamin, T-Pain, and Meatwad was voiced by the voice actor, but he was a exercise ball. And then it was Carl, the guy who played Carl apparently won a contest to be on Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Oh yeah, in a Burger King ad or something.
Yeah.
Speaking of Cowboy Bebop, I have met both Steve Bloom and Mary McGlynn.
Steve Bloom, that's his name.
And for those of you wondering, Mary McGlynn played Julia.
Oh, okay. How are they?
They're awesome. They're really friendly. I got a autograph from Mary McGlynn on my badge, but I didn't have. She's also in the Ghost in the Shell standalone complex series.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't have any Ghost in the Shell stuff for her to sign, so I just here's my badge. Badge.
Please, son.
And Steve Bloom was awesome.
Oh, that's really cool.
He's a real cool guy.
I've heard of events where voice actors will have a panel, or not a panel, kind of like a meet and greet booth where if you brought a little recording device, they'd say a line for you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
I think that's voice commissions.
Like they do it at
sure to
conventions.
tune in. Make sure to tune into the next episode of the Good Boys Podcast. Hey, when am I going to be on that podcast, huh?
But let it go.
Sounds like a good podcast.
Anyway, right. Do we have any questions from the chat? Any chats? We have one from ChrisMan. Are traps gay?
Wait, what?
What?
Are traps gay?
Oh wow, Chris. DM me.
Oh yeah, and there's one from. Oh yeah, and podcast. There's an old one in podcast questions. Is the human centipede a masterpiece? It's from Scarlett, who's in the Metropolis Discord.
Oh yeah. The true masterpiece.
I would say so. It is a masterpiece.
I mean, the sense of how gross it is. I guess it's a masterpiece.
Yes. Like in the same way that Tommy Wiseau's The Room is a masterpiece.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Tommy Wiseau. Oh, that's Random Heroes' friend, isn't it? What are you laughing at? They know each other.
Yeah.
They go on dinner dates. He actually appeared in Tommy Wiseau's new film, Best Friend, Fiend.
Friends, best real friends. I
Oh
don't.
yeah, I almost there was at the Alamo Draft House. Greg from The Room was gonna be was there, but like it sold out, so I didn't get to see it.
What baffles me is that escape rooms. You have to get out in a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Why isn't there one based on The Room? You have to get out of this terrible production. You have an hour.
Have you seen the Disaster Artist?
I have.
I have not yet.
I haven't
No.
yet.
It's pretty good.
I know
It's
that
a
Tommy
decent
Wiseau as a cameo, like towards the I think end credits. That makes no sense.
Interesting.
Like they didn't have it in the movie because like it didn't make any sense. So they just put in the end credits.
Oh yeah. There was also like a comparison thing for some reason.
Yeah, I really like the trailer. How like the oh hi mark, like the multiple takes and stuff. I really like the trailer, so I think I'd really like that movie.
Hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, that's actually a really good impression.
Hi, doggy. Hi, doggy.
Yeah, hi doggy. Yeah. Yeah.
Just,
It does have red roses.
oh, hi, Johnny. I didn't know it was you. You're my favorite customer.
That's me.
It's me.
Keep the
Keep
change.
the change.
Hi, doggy.
Oh, hi, doggy.
Yeah, I think I've seen best of and reviews of the movie, but I don't think I've actually seen the movie.
I've seen it. It was really hard to sit through. But with a couple of beers, it's pretty hilarious.
Oh yeah, I recently saw with some friends on Discord the Neil Breen movie.
Where have you been all my life?
What his most popular one. Oh yeah, Fateful Findings, and like he destroys laptops. And I don't think I want to spoil it, but it's an unintentionally funny movie. Like it's very funny. I recommend it. And apparently Neil Breen has more movies, and I wonder like how unintentionally funny those will be.
I'm coming for you. And Stephen King was like, I'm going to make a movie about
Maximum Overdrive.
Oh yeah, the Green Goblin car.
Oh, and then Steven Spielberg was like, I could also do that with Duel. Do you know what the film Duel is? So I think it's Spielberg's first film or one of his first.
Yeah, Duel.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard it's really good.
it is. It is really good. Impressive.
I didn't see that, but I did watch. A couple of nights ago, I did watch THX 1138, which is George Lucas's first movie.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, George Lucas.
American Graffiti is also really good.
I gotta thank George Lucas for the Star Wars. They're my favorite films. Like Star Wars Episode 3 is probably the best film ever made, without a doubt. I mean, the bit where he says no, it symbolizes the audience watching the film. No.
No.
Genius.
Say that it's the best of the prequels.
Yeah.
And when we interview George Lucas, he'll just be counting his money. He's like, "Oh yeah, that was my intention."
That's exactly what I wanted to do.
Yeah, I'd
Oh, yeah,
recommend.
this is
I
fine.
think people should just watch like the Clone Wars and then episode 3. Like that's probably, I guess, episode 1, but episode 2 was like hard to sit through.
Hmm.
Appreciate it a lot more now, but
I have a question. How long have we been recording for?
All right,
just over
About
an
an
hour.
hour and 17 minutes.
Hmm.
Why? You
I
have to
know, I
go
was
somewhere?
wondering. Nah, well, I don't know. I was wondering. Sorry, guys. Oh no, the James Bond villain is going.
Oh,
This feels like
Right,
this whole
well.
podcast seems like an Adult Swim thing of people just smoking pot.
yeah.
Like,
we're all just kind of out of it halfway.
yeah, like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if Sasuke did this? Wouldn't it be funny if he changed his name to Szechuan?
Oh, ooh. Did you guys see that Naruto meme that's been going on Twitter where
Oh yeah,
it's that one
choking
character being
Sasuke.
choked?
Choking Sasuke.
Yeah, that is everywhere.
Oh, did you see when Butch Hartman
That
did it? Was
meme.
it so funny? It was so funny when Butch Hartman did it with Danny Phantom.
You realize... Sasuke choking meme. I love that meme now.
Yeah.
Seen Naruto in like several years, so I have no idea the context of this picture, but it doesn't matter. Because it's just funny, like people like having the time of their life in one picture and Sasuke being choked in the other.
Yeah.
And in other anime news, there's limited edition Oreo the most stuff.
Oh yeah, mega stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Otherwise known as
Mega
the
stuff.
Heart Attacks cookie sandwich.
Yeah.
Are you ready to get creamed?
There's already double.
There's actually a
stuffed.
game called that.
Like,
Stuff your insides with Oreo.
Somebody make a little essay how they were comparing old Oreos to double stuffed. So, and what they found out was that double stuffed used to be the regular size. Sliced it in half and started selling those as regular Oreos. And then there was the double stuffed, which was the original sized Oreos. And then there was the new mega stuffed, which is now a limited run.
Huh. I just buy double stuff. I'm just like, I just buy that.
Literally the same Oreo as one back in like the 90s.
Yeah. Because people complain all the time about the stuff in the middle. I'm like, why? That's good.
I think they complain like there's not enough of it, and like how they used to eat them, and that's why they literally chopped it in half.
But do you like the biscuit bit?
I don't eat it by itself. I dip it halfway in milk. What my dad does is like he'll get a spoon, right? And he'll just drop like 3 or 4 into the milk at once and fish it out with a spoon and eat it like that.
Ugh.
Exactly. That's what I thought. But he likes it. That's how he eats them.
Tell your dad to use like a fork. Just put the fork in the middle and then just dunk it in.
Put them on ice cream. And put them
Ooh,
on
that's
ice
good.
cream.
What my mom does though is like she'll deconstruct them and she makes these things called Oreo balls.
oh yeah.
Oh,
those are
I
good.
love those.
Those are good.
I have those like the cream cheese mixed with this stuffing and all covered with the really really good stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, what I missed?
We're talking
Oreos.
Oreo balls. We're talking about Oreos.
Oreo
Oh,
balls.
is it over?
No, heck no, we're still live.
okay.
Great anime podcast.
Oh, that's what Oreo balls are. Oh.
If we weren't live, I was about to say something obscene.
Oh no, we aren't live.
As long as
Please
it's not against
continue.
Twitch's streaming terms.
No,
Please
I'm good.
Continue. How do you feel about those people?
I don't want to be Kevin Harted.
Oh. But we were also talking about the choking Sasuke meme.
Yeah.
All right. I saw one where Obama's choking him. It's over, Sasuke. I have the Chaos Emeralds.
I have the Chaos
Let me
Emeralds.
talk to you about
America.
democratic socialism. You see, in England...
And then Ben Shapiro just like busts through the roof and he's like, I will destroy the libtards. Okay, this is epic.
Sorry, Sasuke.
And then
The
Link
facts don't
busts
Sorry,
in.
but
And you know
facts
something?
don't care about your
They
feelings.
never will.
And then Link busts in through the ceiling holding a copy of Spy Kids 3 saying it's my sleepover and I get to choose the movie.
And then Tracer busts in and she's got like the Uno reverse card and says, no, you.
And then the Geico Gecko comes in and he's like, now let me just tell you how you can save thousands by switching to Geico. You
If
see,
anybody over 40 is listening to this, they're probably very lost.
Yeah.
Speaking our own language right now.
Coming
who's
up
even
on
watching
Adult
this?
Swim.
Only 3 people are watching this.
Yep. Well, I mean, like, we posted on YouTube, and I know for a fact that my mom watches these, and she doesn't like it when I swear, which is why I've been trying to contain myself this whole podcast.
Wait, who?
Oh, okay.
Wait, who doesn't like it when you swear?
My mom.
All right. Well, she doesn't like that. I'm about to say the N-word.
There's another meme. I'm gonna say the N-word.
Wait, you don't have the
Mr.
pass.
Obama, get down.
Right,
You
I don't
the
have
N-word
the.
pass.
Right, I'm sorry, I don't have the N-word pass.
But we can swear so you can't.
Okay.
Drake has been drinking.
I have. Well, ghosts can't get drunk.
Wait, why
Get
do you,
headaches.
if
We
you're
can get
already,
headaches.
if you're already dead, why do you care about being in trouble? Isn't
Have you
being
ever
dead
seen
already
a
in
mother spirit?
trouble? Oh,
Yeah, it's kind of bad.
this is really dark.
Darn. Fall.
They're making a Dragon Ball RPG,
That's
and
cool.
I'm looking at this image right now. I think it might be rumored that CyberConnect 2 might be working on it.
Like a rocket.
Dragon Ball rocket propelled grenade. That's epic.
I
We had the same joke.
still need. I still want to get the.
Based on a missile.
Still want to get the
That
Dragon
legit
Ball
sounds
games.
like an English
I want to
dub
get
name.
some of the Dragon Ball games for Switch. Well, maybe
Oh,
Xbox.
yeah. That Dragon Ball game, what's it called? Persona 5?
There's
I
Xenoverse
just held the
2
Switch
and
for the first
Dragon
time.
Ball Fighters.
I want to get it because two of the characters are like, am I right? Gamers?
I'm
They're
sorry.
like,
It's thick with 2 C's. Thick.
yeah, thick with many C's.
Who started that thick word?
I don't know. I'm very thankful for that though.
Oh yeah, I love using the word thick.
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 Oh wait, maybe Yaku. Extra thick.
Oh yeah.
Probably. He may have brought it into the popular opinion.
Yes, I can hold.
Yeah, it's set up like he's ordering a pizza, but he's actually ordering a robot assassin.
Ah, yes.
And then like Villainous turned it into a whole thing. Seen those Villainous shorts?
Haven't been up to date. I've seen like the first few. Yeah, Villainous still hasn't been on Cartoon Network America. Even though
Cartoon
they have
Network.
even though they have an English dub ready and they have Markiplier voicing the bear.
Yeah. I can read pretty fast, so I can keep up with the subs.
Yeah, I could
But-
watch it subbed.
English voices.
Yeah, I kind of like looking at the whole screen, then looking just at the bottom of the screen, reading it.
Yeah, well, what I do is normally I'll go through it first, like trying to keep up with both the visuals and the subtitles, and then I'll watch it again, this time because I know what they're saying, just focusing on the visuals.
Oh, that's a good point. It's kind of like that with like a lot of like French shows and that. Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
keep up with subtitles. I've been like watching anime subbed, and
Yeah, it's weird though.
I'm fine watching it subbed, but like I don't know, I kind of want to watch the dub at the same time.
Speaking of French shows, Miraculous Ladybug. What the fuck? Okay, so season 2 happened last year, and I'm like, oh, all right, man, that was a good season. I'm gonna wait a year. I checked back.
Series, we're fine with it.
I checked back the other day, and it's like they're in season 3, episode 3. I'm like, what? Where was the promotion? What?
Oh yeah, I think they finished seasons 2 and 3 around the same time, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, did they? Oh, that makes sense. Because that literally just came out of nowhere with like what? Oh, okay.
Didn't something similar happen with The Legend of Korra, where season 3 came out fast, or season 4 came out faster than we anticipated?
Maybe.
They put it online, I know, on the Nick website, and like I checked the Nick website. The Nick website is hard. It's like not good. I think. Oh, didn't they change the website recently?
Yeah, I think someone.
Oh yeah, it's
made a video.
Oh yeah, it's an app now. You have to use the app to watch cartoons now.
That's the real. I remember the old Nickelodeon website, and it was like really cool.
Let me see.
I still use the Wayback Machine to go and visit it.
Yeah,
sometimes.
it says watch episodes now on the Nick app. Yeah, the website. You can't watch stuff on the website anymore. But the website.
There's something I would
I
like.
just wasted my last super like by accident. I didn't mean to do that.
Oh.
I didn't even like the girl.
Aww.
Wait, I'm really. I'm confused. Oh.
Ender.
Oh.
There is something I would like a call to action. I remember on Nick.com, back when Jimmy Neutron was airing, there was a 3D spaceship game. Anywhere. Does anybody know what I'm talking about?
I remember the Patty Mobile game.
Wait, sorry, Drake. Say that again. Sorry.
All right. So back when Jimmy Neutron was airing, Nick.com had a Jimmy Neutron game. It ran on a special 3D engine, and it was a behind the back third person space shooter, where you flew through asteroids and upgraded your ship with different parts and all that. Cool. And I wanted to play it again, but the Wayback Machine had some trouble finding it. Couldn't find the engine to download or whatever. So if anybody has any links to that, like, I want to find that.
That sounds familiar. I feel like I played that one time, like ages forever ago.
I played it a lot, and I want to see if it still holds. I know the 3D will suck, but I want to see if it's just as fun as it was back then.
Oh, they found it. It's in the Lost Media Archive. What
is it? What's it called?
Gotta Blast.
Okay, Gotta Blast Rocket Race.
There was also
I'm looking through it.
It was a Fairly Odd Parents Crash Nebula game. And I remember playing it all the time, and it was like really fun, but I can't find it
Okay,
anymore.
there's a 3D Groove Discord server, and it was someone found the game files in July 2017.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
3D Groove Discord. Like I guess
please.
I guess it's a Discord where they look for 3D Groove games. I'm just finding this.
I can't find that game. I need the Flash games to fulfill the whole.
Wait, where is it?
I need the Flash.
The Flash. Oh, okay. Flash Gordon.
Just somebody get Queen. Alexa, play Queen.
Bring back his body.
I like that scene in Shaun of the Dead where he's like, kill the Queen. I mean the jukebox. Yeah.
Okay,
I
if you
love that.
search 3D Groove Discord, there's one with 126 members. I think that's where the game was. The game's was posts, but someone found the game there.
That's all fine and dandy, but it's Jablinski there.
Jablinski Gaming.
Jablinski Gaming.
Be better. I want him to enough talking and just gaming.
Exactly. Jabunski,
The
we
Sci-Fi
need you
Channel's
to.
been, it seems like the Sci-Fi Channel's been making a bit of a comeback.
Have they?
Sifi.
Huh?
Sifi channel.
Sifi.
Seafy.
Sci-Fi.
Sifi and the
Species
flower
channel.
tots. Sifi and the flower tots.
Hi, we're Sifi and the Flower Tots. I'm Sifi, by the way, and like we're gonna play our next song. It's called Water. It's like this postmodern acoustic. It's really fun.
Oh gosh.
Like every college campus has one of those bands.
Oh yeah, totally.
We're inspired by people like the Carpenters or like Fleetwood Mac, and you know what I mean.
And Josie and the Pussycats.
When you said the Carpenters for a second, I thought you talked about and his band.
No, not that Carpenter. No,
Because he does have a.
Carpenter.
I think he has a family band. I think I'm not too sure.
Yeah, his son and his godson helped him with the soundtrack to the latest Halloween film.
Oh, I got. I need to get that on vinyl. That sounds. I listened to it. It's really good.
It's damn good.
Oh yeah, I watched the new Halloween film with Painkiller on Halloween. It's a good movie.
I really liked it, especially since I'm a huge fan of the original and Halloween 3.
Yeah, but I really wish I saw the original film first because Halloween 2018 works as a sequel to the first film.
If it's probably not, it's not canon anymore, but I do recommend H. That's pretty good for a Halloween film.
Apparently, Halloween 2 isn't canon anymore.
No, it was kind of stupid though. The ending of I'm not going to get into it,
Film
but
fails as like a sequel. I'm sorry.
Halloween 2, yeah.
The only thing that people like about it is that it takes place a day after. But other than that, there's just nothing to it. A film doesn't get like benefits for taking place minutes after the original. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah, Halloween 2. The ending was kind of stupid.
Oh
to be
yeah,
honest.
yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
going to get into it, but
I
it was
know,
just kind
I
of
know
stupid.
about the twist.
And to have everything being retconned in 4, where it's like, but we saw them get incinerated. Nobody could survive that. Dr. Loomis just has a little patch on his cheek.
Giant ass explosion. Yeah, I'm fine. Donald Pleasance is a god.
Yeah, I'll have to
Vaseline will
watch.
clean that
I
right
want to
up.
watch those movies like when they'll probably marathon on AMC next Halloween. So.
Oh, me and my dad say that our favorite film for Halloween is probably the third one.
Oh
Because
yeah,
like it should have.
definitely.
Because I'm just gonna say it. Halloween 4, 5, 6, and Resurrection and just shit shit and garbage. But Hey Show is okay, but the others are just shit and garbage. Like they should have just went in like an anthology thing. Like have you seen Creep Show?
No, I have not.
Creep Show by I believe it's by George A. Romero, and but Creep Show is like an anthology film with 3 different shorts in it. Also, like the Twilight Zone movie, where they got 3 different stories going on, like one by John Landis and that.
But Michael Myers is just.
I like the Twilight Zone movie. Didn't some people die on that set?
Yeah, there was a plane crash in the last.
Vic Moreau's head got decapitated by an airplane blade, and a couple of Vietnamese actors who weren't really supposed to be there ended up being killed. And John Landis was accused of being irresponsible, and he got away with it.
Oh yeah, one scene I liked was the kid like segment, and there was that giant creepy bunny rabbit.
I won't hold it against John Landis though, because I still really like him, because he made one of my favorite horror films, American Werewolf in London.
That's a great one.
Max, on the other hand, is so he. What? Well, have you heard about Max Landis? Like this whole thing about
Max
I-
Linus being accused of sexual assault.
yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
I heard about that. Now he's.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I
sure
checked
what
his
he's done.
YouTube, and in the community tab, he's like, "Do you still want writing advice?" And this was like 3 months ago.
I can't really watch that Red Letter Media video.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm just
know
like-
it's hard. I don't know if I can watch it again.
It's like
Well, has
interviews with
anything
Chris
been,
Savine. It's
has
like,
anything been confirmed yet? Is he being investigated?
Nothing
I
has
don't
Like
been
know.
these things,
confirmed.
like these things always, these accusations always come up. It's like, then why isn't this going any further? If this is true,
you can't really if something happened in the past, you can't really invest really
no, you can't.
unless it's like an eyewitness thing.
And like, you have to go on somebody else's word, and it's like we have to believe the person who the accusee, because
Yeah,
otherwise it's gonna become it's.
and that's why a lot of
I'll be right back.
and that's why I'm not. This isn't like saying like any people in general. This is just it's just a thing I've thought of, but I'm sure that someone in their home is like, I need some money, so, and like I met this celebrity back in the 70s, like I know I met Sylvester Stallone back in the 70s or something, and he can't. I'll just say that he touched me or something. You know what I mean?
I know
Because
there
there's
were
no way
false,
they can
I know there
disprove
were
that.
false allegations about Stan Lee, and like his people said it was a shakedown, like something like his nurses like alleged
Yeah.
something.
I'm not going to get into that Stanley
Yeah.
thing because on last podcast when people like were saying like he was racist and that, like he was the most like the complete opposite. Like there's a
Yeah.
stands
Yeah.
there's a stands soapbox thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And even
And Stan, I know
when-
Stan loved his wife and all that.
oh, and when he was at 94 and he did that video about like racism and bigotry,
Yeah,
I was like, that was very sweet.
yeah.
So no word on Max Landis' new projects, or is he doing anything else?
Supposedly he's doing a Creature of the Black Lagoon movie. I don't know.
Oh,
And an American Werewolf in London remake.
oh.
Yeah, and he's apparently gonna go back to doing YouTube videos. So maybe I don't know.
Oh,
Last thing
boy.
I've heard about, I'm looking up news from right now, mentioning a few articles about the Ghostbusters 3. Anybody interested in that?
Oh, yeah, they are.
Yeah, it's being directed by Jason Reitman, Ivan Reitman.
Oh, and
It's
that's
the original.
great. I can't wait until Melissa McCarthy makes a queefing joke up.
No, it's not Melissa McCarthy. It's the
Oh
original
no,
cast.
no! I
It's
really
going to be
hope.
set decades
Oh,
after
no.
Ghostbusters 2.
Ghostbusters is kind of ruined anyway. The originals are fun. I don't
Not
care about
really.
the new one.
I mean, did you guys
For
watch
me.
the teaser they released just the other day?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah. Oh, Mysterio.
But that teaser alone is enough to get me excited. I think this might actually improve the franchise
Sony
and
kind
go
of
in the
fucked it up.
direction it
For me.
should have gotten.
Sony fucked it up for me, to be honest. Like with their live action Spider-Man.
I think they're
films.
making up. They made up for me. They made up with Into the Spider-Verse, and I hope that they learn from their mistakes.
Right, that was live action. Well, live action. That was cartoons were good. Mm. Yeah, he's actually really good.
Yeah,
He's like Tom Holland's good,
Like,
but
no-
this guy's really good.
Tom Harden's Spider-Man just looks kind of just tame in comparison now.
Mm.
It's like, what else can we do with his character? I don't understand what's his
All
character
right, yeah,
development
my
exactly.
Wi-Fi went out. I'm on my
Your
phone.
wife? Your wife went out. Where'd your wife go? Where'd your wife
So
go?
yeah, I my recording stopped. So
Oh, well, I guess we should stop it.
all right.
Should we stop it here? My bags are getting bigger.
How long have we been recording? That's not too bad.
It's good then.
Yeah.
Anybody here a
Oreo.
fan of Cowboy Bebop?
Yeah, same.
Beep Boop Bummer Robot.
Any thoughts on the live action Netflix and why it might be awful?
It's unnecessary.
It's live action and it's on Netflix.
Well, here's the thing. I always said that there's only really a few anime that can be adapted because compared to most anime, they're quite grounded, and I think that you might be able to translate the material well.
Like Dragon Ball Evolution.
I once said this about Death Note, Monster,
Fist of the North Star.
No, not that. That's not grounded.
Dragon Ball Evolution.
What is it? No. I'm talking about like grounded anime that doesn't involve any special attacks. I'm talking like mostly like anime that delves into like murder mystery. I always thought that a Death Note movie would make a good David Fincher or Guillermo del Toro film, and yet Netflix made one of the most forgettable pieces of shit I've ever seen.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I completely forgot.
They should have made it. They should have made it like an American finds the Death Note. They should have done that.
I completely forgot there was a Death Note film.
Like,
Yeah.
don't make them light. Don't make them. Make them be a new character. Have a new detective. Like, make it different from the anime while keeping the same, like, the soul of the source material alive.
God, when did
Can
that
have
Death
like
Note
core
film come out?
values there, you know? And like when I thought of like what a live action Death Note would be, it would be something akin to like I said, I keep going back to David Fincher, like something along the lines of Death Note or Gone Girl. That would be the type of tone I would go for, or I would want in a live action Death Note. Something like dreary and ethereal. Pays tribute to what the franchise is.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently the original Death Note was gonna be like decent. Like, it had Shane Black was gonna direct it, and he wanted to keep like the Shinigami in it. He wanted to have. He didn't want Light to be brainwashed by the Notebook. He wanted him to stay evil.
But the
Like,
Shinigami are in the new one.
Yeah, I know that was something that got kept in, but like, Shane Black seemed very passionate about Death Note, so I wish he directed it and wrote the script.
Starbarian's episode 3 is out. Thanks, Harry Partridge. I don't know. I'm just looking through Twitter. He's been working on it for ages.
Yeah, he takes his time. Oh, I remember his video like on Go Animate.
Oh yeah. Hi, I'm Harry Partridge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Most City's really good. Which I don't think that has a DVD. If it's on iTunes, then that's alright. Yeah.
I
Can I have some
believe
more?
on Neon Genesis Evangelion, they're doing a new dub on Netflix, right?
Yeah, I
And-
talked about that
Yeah.
earlier, but we can
And
talk
can I have
about
some more pot? Can I have some more pots, please? Next on Adult Swim, Harvey Birdman, Turn Up. Oh wait, we forgot one anime. Before we finish, we got one anime. 5 Ounce Mouse.
Still haven't. I haven't.
Oh,
Bye.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Daniel of Metropolis Pictures. You can find me at Metropolis Pictures at YouTube or whatever. I'm planning on making more content and hope to have you with me.
I'm Painkiller Studios. If you look me up on YouTube, you can find a couple of student films that I've made last semester.
and I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
Wait, people listen to this? Bye.
Bye.
Sponsored by Skillshare.